All right. So we're going to organize my room. And, I was like, why not see if anybody wants to join me for this? Because we all love organizing, right? So, as you can see, this is gonna be my new game room. Not much, I know you can't see, but you're like in the corner of the room. And this is what we got. But I have my own room. I've got a door to it. That is what I'm excited for. All right, but now I need to figure out what in the world I'm gonna do with all this stuff. All my board games are actually out of the room right now. And this is gonna be like a lot of my computer type stuff. Ooh, that like bounces the camera all bad. But, so the plan is to try to get everything organized, or my board games organized, and at least try to get a background for my videos here. That is my hope. I've got, I want a painting station too. And I want to try some of these live videos, but do some painting, especially like Chronicles of Drunagor. I just got Teneri's Adventure, so I want to do some with Teneri's Adventure. Even maybe some Massive Darkness, that'd be kind of fun. But anyways, I want like a painting station so I could just, paint it and whatnot. But we'll see if that happens, because I don't have much space in this room. Because I got my table here, so you can kind of see it in the bottom corner right there. This is going to be my gaming table, which is up against the wall. And the thing, I've got my computer place that's going to be set up right there. So I don't have a whole lot of room here to add like a painting station. And I really, really want one to just kind of have something set up, So that is going to be my goal. All right. I need somebody here to give me advice here. What I want to do here. Yeah, no, I think I want 2 on that wall. Let's see if I can't do 2 on this wall here. So let me move this over like that. This knife here, if you check this knife out, I got this knife when I was like, I don't know, teenager. I remember finding it in a, I'll show this camera. I got 2 cameras going, but this knife here, oh, I should do some openings with this knife. Oh, I can't believe I haven't ever thought about that. Like, look at this. This is a freaking legit looking knife here. Definitely gonna do some unboxing with this. I can't believe I've never thought about that before, but that is gonna happen. So, let's see if I can move this thing over here. Now, what I'm hoping for is trying to get 2 on that wall right there. So you can't see, so that's like the light switch right there. So that means the door is right next to it. So I can't cover up that light switch, but I really would like to get 2 on this wall if I could. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. And still get this one right up against there. Yeah, look at that. Ah, so close, so close. What does that look like there on camera? Because this is gonna be my background for my videos, right? I'm gonna have my face right there, so you can see my games in the background. However, right here is going to be my laptop, or my laptop, my computer. So when I do like Kickstarter reviews, I can sit right here, and those 2 will be in the background, what I'm hoping. Right, if these 2 are strictly in the background there, then you can kind of see these when I'm doing like playthroughs and stuff from right here. That is what I'm hoping for, but I really don't know. I don't know, because look at this, like this doesn't cover, right? I can't get games in and out of that. I don't know if you can even see, it's too dark in this corner here. Ooh, that's actually something to note. All right, you could, well, when I come closer so the light changes, you can see a little bit better. You can see how that is not, like it's covering it. And I can't, if I come over this far, oh, the thing is, that could work. That could work right there. However, you can see right there, that's the light switch. So if I put a game right there, you ain't being able to turn the light on and off there. I really wanted two on this wall so you could really see more games. I feel like you can see way more games seeing these two here if we're like in this view here, right? If you pull it a bit away from the wall, we won't see any because space. Use the empty space for a tall lamp. That is good. Flip the little one. You mean like on its side? Ooh. So you saying like lay it down on its side? Well, because the door's right there, so you can't. Well, there you go. See, so I got that door there, so I can't lay it down because that door is right there. Again, I want. Does that make sense? Unless, like, well, that's gonna take up the same room. No. I don't know. Or should I just have two on that wall right there? Well, dang it. I was really hoping those two would fit. One down and underneath the little one. Yeah. I might have to do that. Well, and the other thing that I'm having a hard time with is I want to replace, because that one is just one I made myself. You could kind of see it's all scuffed up and everything. Is I just bought another one of these Kallax cubes, but it's bright green. It's like a bright mint green. So I'm gonna paint it first. So I'm gonna replace this. So that means it's gonna be even bigger because this is definitely smaller than that one. And here's my other thing that I'm trying to do. Yeah, it's gonna be like, so behind you is gonna be my light, just basically up against the wall, and behind the table here. Yeah, and I got a lightsaber I'm gonna put on the back wall here. Maybe I'll have to do here. And here's the other thing, I don't know if you'll be able to see. So here is where I'm gonna be sitting, like doing all my editing and stuff. So that's why I wanted this further away from me, so I would have more space. And when I do my Kickstarter reviews, you're not just gonna see the side of this, but you'd be able to see more game because it would be a little bit further away. But I think I might have to bring this guy, oh man, over here like that. Ooh, but I have an unpainted side. Is this? Yeah. No, but that's also unpainted. That's a lose-lose situation. Because this side right here is all unpainted, so I can't flip it around. But that is definitely unpainted. That's okay. Sooner or later I'll switch it out. But with the big one, you have more. Yeah. Because the thing is, because when I flip the big one on its side, it's gonna be pretty much the same because it's just gonna take up more floor room here. Because if we bring this down here, if we bring this down like that. That works for the light switch. But you have enough space for. Yes and no about if I have enough space. Yeah, and that's why I'm replacing that small one there, because it doesn't fit. Because it's small, it doesn't fit like the 12 by 12 games. And so I do like that. But the problem is that gonna be too low so you can't see any games? Because when I'm recording, I'm gonna be like Actually, I'm gonna be standing here. Let's be honest. I do standing, and this desk that is actually connected is actually a sit and stand one, so I can go up and down. Makes nice background. Yeah, that is true. Even though, because I can still have gains there, and then I can have like lightsaber. And actually, what I've done before is take some, just the lids of some empty boxes, right, of expansions, and put those on the wall for some of that decor. So that actually might not be a bad idea there. On top of the other, or you can still put stuff on top of that as well. Yeah, so, because what would be cool if I could put this guy, the small one, standing up. Because if I put it sideways, will it, if I did like this, whew, if I put it on top like this, does that give me access? Ooh, almost. But does that look horrible? I feel like that looks horrible just because that thing looks horrible. But it barely gives me space for the light switch, actually. 2 lightsabers, you can mount them with an exit on the wall. Right? That's what, I don't have 2 lightsabers. But how bad does that look? Because I don't know if you can see the light switch here is like barely rubbing up against it. Like, there we go, like that. Like it's barely not touching the light switch. But that actually might work that way. Especially if I can, because I'm still kind of covered here. Ooh, can I? If I go like that, what I need is to move these baseboards. Yeah, that should be good. There we go, that like butts up right there. And that still lets the door open and close. Might be a little tight coming in, but that's all right. I think it'll look pretty good. Space open makes. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. That just, it looks very crowded. But if this is all, right, like when I'm doing videos, if that's everything you could see there, maybe, let me bring in just a couple games just to see how the games look in there. Maybe that might help make some decisions as well. I tell you what though, this is finally, I've been doing YouTube for about a 1.5 years now. And I started off in a hotel room for about, I don't know, 7 months. And I was just in my room there. And then I've been living with my in-laws and just living in the basement there at my in-laws, which was great because for housing wise, obviously. But it was just a big kitchen, living room, dining room area, right? Just one big area. And so my studio was basically just in that space. So I didn't actually have my own room. It was just a corner in a really big room. Anyways, so since I actually have my own room now, for the first time in like 1.5 years, oh, I'm so excited to have my games. I don't have to worry about like recording when my kids are running around and all that fun stuff. All right, so here we got some games here. How does that feel right off the bat? What a, right? Decorating and organizing is actually, when it comes to like house things with me and my wife, I actually am definitely the more organizer one. Ooh, that one actually fits kind of nice right there. Oh man, yeah, those are like black on black. That makes it kind of hard to see, doesn't it? Except for when I stand in the picture so the light changes. But, and how's that top one? Yeah, that top one. Can't really see too well, huh? That's like right there. Yeah, well, yeah, I've got one here and here. Let me grab another. See, here's the problem with the small ones, because like this box size, oh, it does barely fit. That's never a good thing. I turned it over and I started hitting. That's good. So we got that one. Putting it out on the end here as well. Yeah. That's just hard. I mean, you could always add some. Oh, yeah, that's. Yeah, let's see. What else we can see? So, and that's, I think a lot of my games are kind of darker themed in that sense. Right, with all this like black, it makes it, because even this one, it's like a dark brown, like there's no real black on it, and it's so hard to see. Oh man, it's in the cubes, yeah. And I don't know how many color ones I have. I said, look, here again, I got another dark one. Let's see what else I have. Oh, maybe Canary's Adventure. That one's got a little more bright in this color. And they're definitely big boxes. Let me grab these real quick. And this is in hand. Figure this out. Where's box one? Oh, sorry, I know you can't see anything right now, but I'm trying to get this one out of the bag, and it weighs 25 pounds. There we go. Ouch. And I'm zipping on my kids' toys. All right, I'm back. So let's do that one. That one's got a bright edge right there. How does that one look? Oh yeah, see, that one looks a lot better. On all side of the back. That's true. Because that one got a different color. Yeah, I see. That color back, the wall is a lot brighter. Excuse me. But that looks not bad at all, right? Just because it's a lot brighter. Let me get the other one. Whew. I'm already out of breath just carrying these big boxes. Let's see here. There we go, right there. There we go. And that one there. That one's got some good color. Yeah, those look a lot better there. Here's the thing is, I know just in a couple weeks, the one in the cubby is nice. Yeah, right, like this one works really well because it's really bright. However, this one here is going to have to go probably, I think I'm painting it in like the next week. And this won't set up because it's going to be this size, right? I don't know, can you see? Yeah, you can see how this one's kind of shorter a little bit. So when I replace this one with one this size, it's still going to cover, it's going to come right here and cover this up. I think, yeah. I think you just need some extra lighting around the shelves. Yeah, let me grab, let's see if I can plug something in real quick here. I've got a light, not a light holder, but just a stand somewhere around here. Oh, my house is such a mess. We moved in just like a week ago, and everything's so scattered. Because I have a light post. Oh no, there you go. I'll use this light. So like this. So go like that. That. I don't know if that changes much in this because this is so bright. Right, normally when I record, I'll have this light off. Oh yeah, look at that. Because what I'll do, I'll have a light on there. I'll have a single light on my face as well. I've got more lights here, right? So I won't have that dome light there. Or, thank you for the new house. It's great. Expensive, holy cow. And if you have never heard these things, this is what we call a boob light. And if you ever see these lights again, you will never look at it the same. But yeah, so with that light, I don't know, down there though, just might be too much shadowing just because it's angled up. How does that? Oh yeah, that looks much better with that like really black one there. And that looks a lot better. Lighting behind the shelves, let's see. Whoop. If I go like there, maybe even just like next to it there. I don't know, is that too dark? Because I could like put it like behind. But yeah, that doesn't. All the games block it too much. But like from top down approach. Well, that's actually not too bad, at least for those top games. Yeah. Yeah, I do have, I want to buy more. I have one, all I have is one strip of LED lights that I had just like coming up and across all of them, which I did want to get more because I feel like that would highlight more as well, especially if I could like go up and around them on each one, right? So then we're kind of getting lights on all of them rather than just like from top up or top down. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to take this one down and put it right there. Just for, well, I guess I'm gonna have to take it all off anyways when I replace it. So maybe I'll start here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep it there? Yeah. There's, in some of my videos, I'm trying to figure out lighting. I've never been good with lighting. But I'm trying to learn better and better of how to do that good lighting. So if I put this guy back into here, like that. And then get Requiem here. Put that, well actually let's put this guy right there. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that would be good to... Can you put a link on? I didn't even know about these lights very much. But yeah, you mean like with the LEDs and trying to get that light behind? Is that what you're talking about? Cause yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be my last ones. I'm gonna start bringing more boxes in and kind of start putting actual games on the shelf here. Wait, there we go. Because I've got a mess out here. But if I can start putting away, seeing where's a good place for them all to go. Oh, oh, buddy. Yeah. Gamer lights. I love it. So, Oh man, I've got so many like little baggies with 3D printed stuff for games and stuff that I'm actually going to buy. There's little like drawers that you can like input into these Kallax shelves, and I think I'm gonna put some in a couple of these just so I can put all this like random stuff from all the games, like more 3D printed stuff and more 3D printed stuff and Madara old stuff and all this fun stuff. I can put these like smaller games in here that'll fit better. Then games like Massive Darkness. I haven't organized this to stand it up yet, so I'm actually going to put it on the bottom here because it cannot stand up. I have not organized it enough to be able to stand up. Right, and then I've got like, this is all my Dominion stuff. Right, it's just in the thing, so I kind of put it in the bottom here so it's less visible. And then, I don't know if you've ever played Dominion here. Yes, but this is a little thing I built. It just kind of opens up. You can put all the cards there for Dominion, and then you just fold it up. Bloop. I thought it was ingenious. I had fun with it. So, we'll put those back down in the corner. This is going to be a giveaway, actually, here in a little bit. It's just an Under Dragon from Chronicles of Drunagor. Also, if you've ever moved board games, these bags are perfect. They fit those 12 by 12 games perfect without any problem. And yeah, we just found them on Amazon and they work perfect. Oh man. Okay, but they make the bag really heavy when you got like a full thing there. I have the whole collection of bags. You're right. Way too much space. And I have the base game and I think just 2 expansions. The Heavenscape, is that what it's called? Heavenscape, which is the campaign. And then it has some of the extra enemies and stuff. Alright. You guys have a good one. Ligari. Yeah, Heavenfall. Thank you. Thank you, Heavenfall. Yeah. Whew. That's a fun game though. That's definitely one of my top ones. I did a top 5 dungeon crawler games video probably about a month or so ago, and that one was definitely high up on my list there. I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna put this one down low as well because I don't know if I can stand it up. All this extra stuff. I love having a 3D printer, but it gives me a lot of random things for all the games. Some of them I don't use anymore, some of them I still do use. But, oh, there you go, that's what I need there too. Alright. The things that I love that I've 3D printed are like these health dials, right? So you don't have to worry about all the stinking tokens and everything. Alright, so this one here is some Chronicles of Drunagor, which is my, spoiler alert, my favorite dungeon crawler, and pretty much favorite game ever right now. I just have had way too much fun with it, that's for sure. And, oh, I just need to open that up still. So we've got a hero pack, which, let's put, actually let's do that one as a front. And put that one back like that. And then that one back like that. And then put that one, yeah, look at that, that's cool. I don't know, maybe I have too much Chronicles of Drunagor. So, because I got one more here. Once again, this one cannot be lifted up straight yet. So that's going to go like that. And how are we doing so far? What is it looking like? I have a lot of crap too, from minis to dashboards, right? Oh, which one? What? Which one are you talking about? Which one? What? But yeah, like I've got like all of that. Chronicles of Drunagor. I got Teneri's Adventures right there, which I still have more going. That's just the storage boxes. Everything that doesn't fit in there, I still have coming. I just got the shipping notice today, so I'm super excited about that because that game, I have not played it, but I'm super excited Originary's Adventures. For sure, because that's right up my alley. Oh man, I'm getting a workout. Moving board games should be its own workout program. Oh, favorite dungeon crawler. Favorite dungeon crawler is Chronicles of Drunagor. The Apocalypse expansion just shipped out a couple months ago. Everyone's gotten it. It's fun CGS. They just finished the Dante Kickstarter that's a boss battler. Talisman. I have only heard good stuff about that, but I have never actually played it before. Is that what am I trying to say? Is that one of your favorites there, or what's your feelings on Talisman? I've only heard good stuff about it, but I have not yet tried it out there. Well, we've got Sword and Sorcery. We've got Sword and Sorcery, Ancient Chronicles, and Immortal Souls. Got both of them there. Actually, can I stack those? Yeah, I can. Look at that. That's beautiful. We got Moneymaker. Yeah, all right. I like that there. I like that. Whew. All right. I still got 2 more of these big baggies here. Oh, but I think that's most of my 12 by 12 games. The rest of them, I guess maybe not all of them, but most of them are going to be able to. Oh yeah, look at that. Descent is going to fit into this one perfect right there. Then we got Harry Potter. Put that right there. Oh, so close. So close. I guess we'll put this guy down here. So you see that there. Siege of Valeria. I'm gonna actually put that one there together with Peace. Arcwind. And that one's coming out. Which actually, this has a little dungeon crawler card game. It was actually kind of fun. Can we fit that? Yes, we can. Alright, so all my dice thrown here. We're gonna get all these dice thrown boxes in there. And then throw that one right up front there. Boom. Look at that. And then we've got one more big box here, which is Descent, Legends of the Darkness, well, that's Descent 2nd edition, Journeys in the Dark. I played Journeys into the Dark. But it was actually on TTS. I haven't played my copy yet, actually. Then, once we get this set up, we'll see what else we could do here. It's an old school dungeon crawler, kind of the line of Hero Quest. Okay. But, gotcha. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like it was old, but I feel like I've heard good stuff about it. There's a 5th edition. That's cool. Chronicles of Drunagor, never heard of it before. I need to watch your videos about it. Yes. I have a lot of Chronicles of Drunagor videos. So that's actually the reason I started my YouTube channel, was I was loving Chronicles of Drunagor and I wanted more videos of it. I was like, oh, I want to see more videos. And so I was like, I'll do them. So if you go back and look at my very first videos, my first 8 or 10 videos is just Chronicles of Drunagor, but it's on TTS. But I've done a couple how to plays. I've done on my top 5 dungeon crawlers. Obviously, I talk about it. I go into some tips and tricks about it. I've done a handful of things for it. So yeah, check them out. Really, you didn't like Descent? Which one did you do? Did you do the new 3rd edition or the Legends, or was it the old 2nd edition one? Because I enjoyed the Legends of the Dark one. I like that. I know people don't like the app integration. Sorry, I'm just sniffling now. But I actually really liked it for solo play. It just made solo play that much, just, a little slight easier to manage all the things going on. So I actually enjoyed well, maybe not enjoyed, but I actually did not dislike having, excuse me, I didn't dislike having the app as an integration part. Those in there. Actually, I want this one right there. That one right there. There we go. And, oh, snap. I got lots of cards coming out here. Oh, no. Oh, man. I got Massive Darkness that tipped over. And it was not prepared to be tipped over. Oh, man. Well, I'll have to go through that at some other point, that's for sure. That right there. Ooh, Dungeon Alliance. I've played that just a couple times now. That one's kind of fun deck builder thing. Lord of the Rings, Journeys into the Middle Earth. Let's see here. I found you playing Tiny Epic Dungeons and subscribed to your channel then. Oh, really? That's cool. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, Tiny Epic Dungeons. That was one of my first like games I actually backed on Kickstarter. And me and my friend just kind of dove headfirst into Tiny Epic Dungeon, which once again, why I have a lot of videos of Tiny Epic on there as well. The last one, the previous one was all right. Yeah, so the second edition, and that's, I'm not a big fan of the one versus many. So with the second edition of Descent, well, I bought it in the sense of just playing it solo. And I know there's like apps out there that can help you play solo. What didn't you like about the newest one? Oh, snap. So I had two videos going here. Later. And still later. But... Huh, I think I just forgot to click. Oh, that's sad. Whoops, video. There we go. The solo I enjoyed lately, Warp's Edge. Ooh, and Escape the Dark Castle? I don't think I've actually heard that, Escape the Dark Castle. Warp's Edge I've heard of, but I actually don't know too much about it. Too app-driven. Yeah, and that's, I know a lot of people, that gets a lot of people, is that app-driven, right? Because if you want app-driven stuff, then you play a video game, right? So I definitely get that thing against apps, that's for sure. Let's see here. So, yeah, let's put it in front of this one here. I go around like that. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing here. And we'll put some around this one. I have these like little 18 hex games. They're actually pretty darn cool. They're like, they just finished their second Kickstarter. Oh, actually, look at this. This is what I'll do with them. Just put them across the front there. I like that. There we go. Oops. Then it doesn't really hide anything, but it still kind of adds to it. What do you think? Does that look all right there? And more some pictures. That is just about it. We got good old Rogue Angels, which I absolutely love as well. But I'm a big dungeon crawler fan, so yeah, I like a lot of dungeon crawlers. Put that one there. But that Rogue Angels, man, I had a lot of fun with that. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. That looks very busy. The shelves look great now, even with the special lighting. Yeah, that's true. That does look a lot. Like, I mean, I have that one light right there, but I don't think it's really even doing anything. And I turn that off. Yeah, that actually doesn't look bad at all with everything all together. That corner maybe looks, that corner right there, maybe looks a little darker. But I actually have two cameras going right here. just because I'm gonna make like a speed video of this. Its lighting is actually a lot better than the one on YouTube Live. So I actually think that works out pretty good actually. We'll have to see when I replace that top one there, because you can see, ooh, I need something right there, don't I? Because I think that's all my games. Let me double check. I do have Oathsworn. I have the Alt and Pudge of Oathsworn, but which looks so interesting. But I just have no one to play it with, and I don't know if I want to get into it solo play yet. And so I have it's actually still in the box. I haven't even opened it up. I might just end up selling it, just so I can spend money on other things. Let's be honest, just so I can spend money elsewhere. Trying to think, where's a good one that would fit right there well? Ooh, maybe Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. No, I don't know. Maybe I won't put anything there. What is the game? Oh, Etherfields, about the dreams. Etherfields, I think, or however, Etherfields. Yeah. I've seen hit or miss with Etherfields. I've heard that it's good, but it's got a lot of like bumps around the edges, if that makes sense. Like it's just not well polished. But the idea, that's what took it to me, was the idea that it's dreams and you're bouncing from dream to dream. Like I love that thematicness, if that's a word. But yeah, I'm liking that. I think, at least for now, I think that's gonna be pretty darn good there actually. Oh no, I still do have a couple more games. Dang it. I've got some more Chronicles of Druenor stuff. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'll put this dragon there, like that. I don't know. And then I've got one of the not most important, but one of these games here is Madara. This game is a beast of a game. Oh man. And I have lower ceilings in here than I did in my other place. Because I noticed, I think I had a game on top of this one. And so let me take this light down here. Because I could put this one here, but I don't want to cover up Rogue Angels. Because I think I had Rogue Angels on top of Madara in my last place. Can I put it on top? Nope. Put this on top here. Yeah, there we go. I could do that. And then, but I can't do that. Ooh, there you go. I'll put Lost Ruins of Arnak. That could go up top there. There we go. And then I could put Rogue Angels there. With Arcwind and Gloomhaven Button Bugs there. There we go. It's a little bit hard to beat. I love it. One of my favorite solo games. Warp's Edge, remind me, that's more of a card-ish game, right? It's got a lot of cards. Or am I way off base there? I don't know why, but like a more card-driven game comes to mind when you say Warp's Edge. But I could be way off base there. Also, we've got this big old Catharsis box. It's a pretty good game. Oh, I have no idea where I'm supposed to put this one, though. Maybe this is what I'll do. Maybe I'll take Deliverance down. I'll put Catharsis up there, like that. And then, no, I don't want to cover that one up. There we go. I think Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. I put Deliverance down here. However, no one's going to see that. I just really like Deliverance. That's a good one too. And then I'll put like that. There we go. Maybe that's looking too cluttered though now. Oh, you use chips. Okay. Oh, interesting. I think I might have to look more into that. Do they have like the fancy chips, like Too Many Bones? Like they're like on the Isn't there another one? Oh, now I can't think of what it's called, but they got like nice heavy duty, thick chips. Let's see here. Oh man, yeah, I definitely need more space. Yeah, because if I need one more right there, one more bookshelf, and that one. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room. I might have to put some like in the. Actually, I might do that because I have like 5 Chronicles of Junagor stuff. I might have to put one of them there, and then put the rest like off camera, just so I can fit other stuff there. I might have to end up doing that sooner or later. But also, I don't know if you've ever played Dice Thrones. I don't know if you, let's see here. Oh, you can't really see it. Anyways, I got Danny and, what's his name? Oh, now it doesn't sound like I'm an actual fan because I can't think of his name. But I got them to sign it. So I feel like that's a really, why it's still in its package. I don't want to open it. Just put that right in there with my Dice Throne games. And yeah, there's my games for now. It comes with the cardboard ones. Gotcha. Plastic coin containers on Amazon. Oh, there you go. Because then you still have that like that tactile thickness of it, but you don't have to pay the price of the premium stuff. I like that. That's a good idea. Oh yeah. So I got like all this like extra stuff. Like for Deliverance, I got the acrylic standees. So this is like all the cardboard standees. It's like I don't need them, but I really don't want to get rid of them either, right? Oh man, but this makes me excited. And maybe I actually will keep that one, that smaller one, and the one that I'm gonna spray paint, I'll just put next to that one over there, right? Because I still got that space there, and I'll just put one more right there. That way I can kind of spread things out a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. But I'm liking this. And what I'm really wondering is how is this going to look? I'm gonna take you here with me. So essentially, oh, that's not bad at all. Essentially, this is where my camera, so I'm going to be sitting at my desk here. And if I just kind of turn that like that, so it's not seeing that edge, that's actually not too bad there. Play a lot of pen and paper roll games lately, though. 2D6. Okay, yep. I've never actually played those, but I've seen a lot about them. Yes. I've got like 3 or 4 Kickstarter games on their way. And then plus any other game that obviously I'm going to buy because that's what board gamers do. Right? So I'm going to put you back up here like that. There we go. And then, yeah, and I got my desk here. It is actually, the tabletop is a free table that I found on Facebook Marketplace. They were giving it away for free. So I sanded it down here, and then I found those automatic raising desks, with like buttons. Not automatic, but not manual. So you can push the button and it raises up, because I do a lot of my playthroughs standing. Even when I play solo, I stand a lot. And so lifting it up and down, and I bought the legs off Facebook Marketplace for like $50. So I've got a mechanical upraise one, that's a sentence. But I've got one that can go up and down. I got for like $50 basically. I face me a bit when I come. Yes. Love is love. Yes, that is true. I actually, most of the time I usually ask for forgiveness when I buy a game than asking for permission. But so before, because we were living with my in-laws and I was just in like this big open area, right? I didn't have my own room. Anytime I bought one, she was always like, where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it? Well, now I've got my own room. And so she goes, where am I going to put it? I go, in my game room. And that's all that needs to be said. So I'm super excited about that. All right. I think, let me just double check. I'm double checking to see if I have any more games out here, other than Oath's one that's still in the box. But that's just going to go in the closet for now. Try to sell that. Oh, I do have a few more games here. Like Tiny Epic Dungeon. I've got some more. Oh no! I just dropped everything. I got some more Chronicles of Drunavar stuff. And I just dropped Tiny Epic Dungeons here. Where did this go? There they are, right there. So I got Tiny Epic Dungeons all into this box, including the stories. But I had to take the miniatures out, so I have them like just in this plastic bin, and then so I have that like separate out. But it works. Yeah, so like this stuff is gonna be like put Tiny Epic Dungeons there, and then just put this stuff like behind other, excuse me, behind stuff. We got Pioneer Rails. Yeah, see, I already, for what I have, I need another bookshelf. Let alone for what I'm gonna get. And there we go. We'll put this, we'll just put that right behind it like that. There we go. We'll put this Chronicles of Drunavar stuff right there. And that right there. All right. Now I think that's it. Like, other than all that mess right there, I think that is officially all of it. All right. Well, that surely was fun. I got the insert sun, but I need both boxes, the core and the expansion. Is that for a Tiny Epic Dungeon? Yeah, that's, I actually just bought a 3D printer, I mean about like a year ago. But my sole purpose for the 3D printer was for inserts. So I have a ton of inserts that I have and that I've been messing with. So I have a lot of like random bits in here of like that I used for a little bit, and then I found a better solution, and then I found another better solution, right? But I don't want to just throw them away, because what if I could use them for another game? So I just have a pile of all the things. Yeah, did you back, I kind of wanted to, but it was expensive, where they did the, where you could store everything in one box, that they actually like made a Kickstarter for. I was very tempted to do that, but it was a lot of money. I was like, yeah, that was about as much as I paid for the game just to store the game again. And so I couldn't, and I feel like I've gotten a good storage system for it for now, at least. But now I gotta figure out how to set up my laptop area. Yeah, right? It was like, and that's how much the game was on the first Kickstarter. I'm like, yeah, it looks like it would be awesome and great, but I don't want to pay that money. All right. So now, then I've got some sound dampening things here, so hopefully it won't be so echoey when I actually do my videos here. And I've got my monitors here. I got some bigger monitors because editing is a beast. And when you've got, if you have like a bigger monitor, especially width-wise, you've got more timeline that you can see. And so it makes it a little bit easier easier and faster to edit. But man, I've been doing way too much moving here. Like every night, that's all I do is unpack and unpack and unpack, and it never ends. Yeah, look at this, like this bag. Yeah, can you see that bag? Oh no, you can't. I moved the camera. But that whole bag right there, it's just full of game odds and ends. But we'll see. Also, this is one thing that I've loved about a gaming table. So I actually play through Discord a lot with my friend, because he lives in Georgia, I'm in Utah, so we're a ways away. But so he has a camera over his gaming table, and then I've got this computer desk, and I use the keyboard pull out for my character, so I can still sit at the computer but still have my game stuff right in front of me. Having this little drawer is a game changer. But on a laptop, I wish I could spend some time making nicer videos, but it's hard to campaign life work. Right? Like, especially for how much everything costs. Because I actually edit all on my laptop too, but it is a gaming laptop. It's kind of a nicer laptop. That, funny enough, I actually went on deployment. I'm in the military, and I went on deployment like 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, I want a gaming laptop because I'm going to be bored on deployment, so I want a gaming laptop so I could game. And then I've actually turned it into like a editing laptop. But I'm very grateful that I got one of those nicer gaming laptops so I could have something to edit on, because yeah, editing is a beast. Okay, nice. What time is it in London right now? Is it, what, are you guys ahead of us? Right, so are you guys Saturday morning? Is that how that works? Yeah, that should work. You guys, like Saturday morning, because it's 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night, Friday night here. And my father-in-law came by, and all my kids were like, hey, can we go have a sleepover with Grandpa? And Grandpa was like, yeah. And I was like, yes, you can. So I'm kidless tonight. It's great. Gives me all the time to do this. And my wife works nights, so my wife's at work. So I was like, yeah, I am going to go organize my gaming stuff now. Just because I can. Saturday morning, yeah. Nice. So basically, I'm talking to someone in the future, and you're talking to someone in the past. Right? Because that's how it works. So, now the question is this going to be too big? I think it is. Yeah. I want to mount this guy, but I don't know if he's going to be mountable. Alright. Let's do this first here. Where are... Oh man. This is yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's that for that guy. Oh man. Just so much going on here. Oh, that needs a full grab. I just bought a TV 4 monitor, and I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's just too much. It's not as slim as a monitor. It's not my favorite, and I don't know how I feel about it. However, I have no idea where my monitor stands are, because I've got I know that I've got there they are. Because that's one thing with this desk that has the pull out, is that it's much narrower than a normal desk. And so I need these mount things to put on there. And I'm missing one thing here. Got the same, just got like a little magnet thing that helps protect the table itself as I do it. But I think I know that's that's the problem. So what I was doing before is I had 2 monitors, and then I just used my laptop as the third monitor. That way I could have my recording on one, I could have all my files that I'm clicking and dragging onto it on another one, and then I could have like, sometimes I have like the reference page as I'm editing, so if I have that reference page on another one, so I like having that 3 screens. However, my laptop screen is so much smaller that it was kind of annoying having to like change back and forth between it just because my laptop was too small. So I try to get a third monitor and then just, have my laptop closed and just use the monitors. But I don't know how or if it'll work. So I'm just gonna climb down here real quick so I can put this guy in. And this one, we'll put, I didn't think about that. Oh, I really don't know if this is gonna work with this setup here. Because at my last place, I actually have these monitors that are hanging over the edge. But if they're hanging over the edge, they're gonna hang over the edge here, and then I have a wall here. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. That's me. I'm just gonna hide away from the camera down here. But really, I'm just putting this monitor up here. Monitor stand, I guess I should say. And then we'll see if we can get this all set up. And if it's actually gonna work here. That's the good thing and bad thing about moving. It's nice because I love that I have my own space for it all now. But now I have to figure out how to make this space work. I'm grateful that I have my own space. But man, I feel like I just want it just slightly bigger. But isn't that, I feel like no matter what, we always I feel like that's like buying a car, buying a laptop, buying anything. You have your price range at, let's say $5,000 for, I don't know, a car or whatever. That's really, really, really cheap. But, right, no matter what it is, you're like, oh, just above my price range is exactly what I want. It doesn't matter what your price range is. Whether it's $5,000 or $50,000, it doesn't matter. The one you want is going to be just outside your price range. Right? That's just kind of how it works. So even though this room is not bad size, it's still never going to be good enough. Always greener on the other side, right? Let me just unwind these. And we're going to see if this table works. I thought about getting a different table just so it's a little bit bigger so these monitors fit a little bit better. But I love this drawer thing. Like, this thing is so handy to play. And so I'm afraid to get rid of it. Ugh. All right. How's the view up there of just my table? And I guess you can see the games in the background. I guess it's a little bit. I don't know. Do you know Devin from Devin Talks Tabletops? He does some live videos, and one time he did a live, or somehow he scheduled a live video out at the wrong time. So it started and he was not there. So it was literally like a 2-3 hour stream of just his chair. And so everyone that watched later was like, hey, when are we gonna do a chair live again? It was just 3 hours of looking at a chair. It was pretty funny. That's how I'm thinking right now. It's just a live video of looking at my background. There we go. Alright, now we got that all hooked up. Make sure those are nice and tight there. Alright. Whew. That was good. I don't think you could fit. I guess you could use. Yeah, that's what I might try to do. Is mount that big one on the wall. But yeah, I don't. We'll see if that works. I wish I could have my game room too. Wet dreams there, right? I lucked out with being able to have a room for this. So I shouldn't complain whatsoever, because the fact that my wife let me have this room for my games is huge. I really am not in the place to complain, that's for sure. Why is that so loose? Alright. Let's get these going here. Excuse me. I need to find all my screws. Hopefully they're in this box. Oh, hey. I looked for my pre-workout today. I found it. Obviously, pre-workout I put with my computer stuff, right? That makes sense. Uh-oh. I don't know what I did with my mounting screws. Wow! Well, there was this period in Twitch when people streamed well. Oh, really? That feels more creepy. I don't want people watching me while I sleep. That's weird. That's funny. People are interesting. We'll just say that. This is not good. If you were mounting screws, where would you be? I found a screw. Nope, that's not a mounting screw. Let me look here in boxes one more time. Yeah, I really don't know what I have done with them. Ooh, maybe. That's not good. A couple of Americans who were settled in the UK. Military duties. Oh, really? That's awesome. Random small world. That's kind of cool. How did you even get to know him? That's cool. That's really cool, actually. Maybe yeah, we have bases like all over the place. Like my brother-in-law, he was in Germany for a couple years, and then I was just in Poland for like a year. Yeah, we're like all over the place. I have no idea what I would have done with those mounting screws. Did I put them back in here? Nope, I did not put them back in because that would make too much sense. Oh man. All right. Well, I was working the business clubs. Oh, that's cool. That's smart of him, actually, to make still a little bit of extra cash on the side. I mean, and you get to experience, you know, the other cultures and stuff. Oh, really? Pretty stressful? I feel like the nightlife, like, busy, I would imagine. Especially, I would imagine that's, you're gonna put, with London, I guess, yeah. You're gonna have a lot of touristy stuff, let alone the locals that have nightlife. Oh, buddy. Where else would I have put it? Not in there. All right, think, Brad, think. I'm thinking. Yeah, so like, that's actually, ooh, sneeze coming on. Excuse me. Yeah, when on that last deployment, right? So when you're on a deployment, I mean, depending, some deployments are a lot busier than others, but mine was not very busy. And right at home, I got a wife and 3 kids. But when I was deployed, I would go to work. And when I was done, I had nothing to do because I didn't have a family and nothing else. Which is probably why your buddy got a job, because sometimes when you're overseas and you don't got family, like, what else are you to do? And anyways, I actually started my channel when I was deployed. And hence why my YouTube channel is called Board Game Officer, because I'm an officer in the military. And I was like, why not name it for what I'm doing? And so that's actually where my YouTube name actually came from too. Which is why I have like an American flag in the background and stuff, and a guy saluting. Just kind of to portray that part of me. Oh man. I am really at a loss for my mounting screws. So my next gameplay, I've got a couple. I've got 2 on the way right now that I'm gonna have to turn around quickly. They're 4 Kickstarters, and they're running late, so they're asking for a quick turnover, so I'll have to do them. But the first one that I'm gonna try to do, hopefully in the next couple days, I guess it's not a gameplay, it's gonna be a Dungeons of Doria how to play. But actually, let's be honest. My next gameplay is gonna be Chronicles of Junicore. That one's probably gonna happen sooner than later. I'm in the middle of a campaign right now with 2 of my buddies, and I think we play. What's today? Yeah, I think we play next Saturday. Well, yeah. Hopefully, I play before then, actually. So either that or Gloomhaven Button Bugs, because that one's nice and quick and easy. Well, still quite new. Yeah, I'm almost at 1,500, which is quite surprising. I'm not gonna lie, because when I started, right, I was like, I don't know, my videos are not like good. I mean, I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're bad, right? But I'm not like doing anything fancy or anything. I'm just kind of, having fun and going with it. And so the fact that I actually am doing that well, like, I mean, I've just been horrible lately, just with the move and everything. But I want to do like a big giveaway for 1,000 subscribers, which was a while ago. Yes, I'm definitely still on a budget. Because I'm definitely not making, I think, so I got monetized. So after you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, that is when you can monetize and you actually get paid just for people watching your videos, right? They call it the ad revenue. Yeah, which actually, like, literally it's my iPhone right now that I'm doing this on. But so I officially got monetized, I believe, in February of this year. So I've been making money from YouTube since February. So what is that, like 5 months? So 5-6 months worth of doing content, which I think I've done probably 30 videos in that time. I've made $150, which $150, I mean, that's a game right there. So I'm like ecstatic the fact that I've made any money, but it's definitely not a money maker, if that makes sense. Elgato face cam. Oh yeah, $80. Yeah, that's, yep. I mean, let's be honest, 80 quid is way cheaper than my iPhone was, to be all honest, right? So what do you do? Is your channel called The Paper King, or what is your channel called? Because I don't recognize your name, Paper King, as like other channels that I've been subscribed to or anything. Yeah, I don't know. But, and actually, so I've got my camera, which is an iPhone 13. And then I've got an older camera, that's an iPhone 11. And that's how I do my 2 shots in my videos, is 2 old iPhones. Which it works. Like, I don't know if I ever plan on getting an actual camera anytime soon, because I feel like these do so well. And now it's to this point, you know, a year and somewhat into it, that like I just know how to use it, and I don't have to like hook it up to a computer to get anything, or like to do that. It's not too bad. Yes, I play mostly the pen and paper role games, but I started recently. I'm originally Spanish. Wanted to create content. Oh, really? Cool. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say that. I've been slowly working up on it, but yeah, I do my best. But that's another thing too, is I'm actually very new to the board game world. Because it was 2020 when I actually got into board gaming. My buddy was like, hey, let's try D&D. So me and my buddy tried D&D, we had fun. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't like fall in love with it. And my friend was the DM, and my friend was like, I want to be able to play with you guys rather than like against us, right, as the DM. And so he started looking around like for DM-less games, right? And so obviously, board games came up. I never knew that this world even existed, like with how depth of a world it is. And man, the very first game we played was Dice Throne. Dice Throne Adventures, and then we played Tiny Epic Dungeon was the next one, and then we backed Chronicles of Junagor. Like, that's all how it started, and I've just like jumped downhill ever since. Yeah, I'm 33. Yeah, I was born in 90. I turned 34 next month, but started late 90s, but I quit for a long time. I went back to the hobby and Magic in 2018 and moved into board gaming. Yep. I think COVID was very good for the board gaming world. That's when, like, the YouTuber, board game YouTubers, you know, blew up. Ooh, maybe I put them in here. And that's when right? Because everyone was trying to figure out what to do when you can't leave the house. And the fact that it was like worldwide, like COVID was a worldwide thing, that it just did good, which I don't know if you've seen on your channel, but I feel like my views have been been getting better. They're not necessarily getting too much worse, but they're also not like the number of views. Excuse me. Like my number of views stay about the same, even though my subscriber count goes up. The number of views is pretty much about the same throughout all of it, which has been kind of interesting to see, I guess. Not what I was expecting. Oh, 86. Okay, yeah. People started making bread, and then I decided to spend a fortune in board games. Right? Who needs money when you could have board games? I mean, priorities here. That's funny. Sheets. Maybe no. Oh man, I'm dying here not knowing where those mounting screws are. Oh. Yeah, found them. Woo. All right. That's funny. All right. Hopefully, I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver here real quick so I can start screwing these things in. There we go. Hopefully you can still hear me. Anyways, I'm trying to go to Gen Con this year, but I'm not sure. Realize that in YouTube, if you start a series about a game, we'll have lots of views and the following one will drop. Yes. Right? And that kills me because I love doing the playthrough games. Like even like the Rogue Angels, wherever it is over there. I don't know if you can see it. There you go, Rogue Angels. I did 12 playthroughs of that game on my channel. And yeah, it's like the first one got a couple hundred. The next one got like barely like a little over 100. The next one got around 100. And then everything after that is just like, pew. But I have so much fun with those. And I just wish they were, you know, it's just one of those things like, hey, one, you have to set your own expectations, right? Like knowing that, hey, I'm not going to get a lot of views here, because sometimes it can be very demoralizing when you spend hours recording a video, hours editing a video, and getting like no views. That's like, okay, if I could go in with that expectation in my head, then I'm not so disappointed when it gets such little views. Let's see. Yep, that's what I did there. Let's do that one. All right. Now I gotta figure out how to set this up here. All right. Oh, come on. How awkward can I be here? Maybe. There we go. There we got one. Yeah, so I always made fun of myself when I was getting into board games. I was like, yeah, you know, now that I'm 30, I can get into games, or I get into my nerdy side. But, you know, I've had fun with it, so I'm not regretting it by any means whatsoever, that's for sure. There we go. We have one mounted. Go ahead and bring this back down here like that. And then tighten this up. Come on. There we go. Oop. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's no way gonna fit. But it's insane. I have 2 videos of 2D6. First one was, wow. Whoa. Oh, that's a sudden drop off. 900 to 45. Yep. Yeah, like how do you do another video? And it's like, yeah. I always say that the best moment to enjoy board games or whatever hobby you may have is when you're in peace with yourself. Yes. Very, very true. Yeah, so this is finally a house that I'll probably be in for a long time. Knock on wood. Yeah, I got a kid, or I've got a wife. I've got 3 little boys, 2, 4, and 7. So they're little rugrats running around. And I do technically have a job. On my last deployment, I was actually injured, so I can't work full time anymore, at least right now. I'm a physiotherapist, like by trade, and because like all the manual stuff that you have to do, like working with people, my shoulder can't really handle it, like on a day-to-day business. Anyways, so I just work part-time as a physiotherapist right now, but my wife works full-time, and then I'm basically the stay-at-home dad with the kids, but it works out pretty well actually, especially now that I have my own house instead of living with my in-laws, which, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for their help, especially this last year with all of my medical stuff I've dealt with, and with the deployment, because they helped my wife while I was deployed. Super grateful, but man, super grateful to have my own place, that's for sure. Makes me feel like a big boy again. There we go. How about yourself? What do you do for a job, family, etc.? I'll come see what you said here in a second. Getting this all screwed in here. There we go. And mounted. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's luckily the military. I mean, there's a lot of people that'll bash on it, but if you do the right stuff, they'll take care of you. And so even though it's been rough, I've been blessed for sure. There we go. Wow. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna have room for this third monitor. So I've got my 2 monitors here and like a 10-inch gap. I manage nightclubs in a finance point of view. Okay, I've been married. I have 2 kids, 4 and 2. Nice. Move soon. That's cool. 2 and 4, man. Those young ages, they're a handful. That's for sure. My 2-year-old, man, he is a menace. But he's dang cute about it, at least. That's actually, let me see here. I'm gonna actually put it here. There we go. Now, yeah, I don't think that works very well. That thing is massive. Like, and that can't go over anymore. That can't go over anymore. I don't think that's gonna work. That's funny. Yeah. The problem with those monitors is that they take up a lot of playing space, don't they? Yes. Yes, yes. And that's... Oh. Struggles. Thing is, I want that big monitor for the editing just because it's nice. And I got it off Facebook Marketplace for like $30. So it was easy. Dude, I'm a huge fan of Facebook Marketplace. I've spent way less money on all my table things. Or like everything, table, monitors. I've gotten everything off Facebook Marketplace. You know, like I've got a 27-inch screen curved that used like $150. Got it for $50. Like I got that other monitor for $50. Got this one for $30. Got the table for like $40. Got that table for like, yeah, I love it. Yeah, like it's super nice, but it's also kind of sketchy. Right? You have to like realize that you're putting that risk out of what you're actually buying and who you're dealing with and all that fun stuff. Oi, oi, oi. I'm just gonna knock stuff over. We're good. We're good. See, because there's just like no space, and I can't. Yeah, no, I can't put that on the edge any further. And then the wall's here, so I can't. That's as far over as that can go. Yes, I did. Scoot that over. I could go a little bit. eBay. I used to use eBay a lot. I haven't used it near as much lately. Is that still pretty? Because they have like things so you can't get scammed as easy. I mean, I'm sure scammers still happen, but they have like good parameters to make that not happen as often, at least. If I go there, might even close here. Like how? Yeah, I'm not even close with that at all. Man, I was really hoping I could make that work. If I could make that off to the side there. Even if I just did those two, but that one, I don't know. That one might just be too big. Because if I'm sitting right here, like that's like boom in my face. It's good for cheaper technology stuff. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I've been looking at phones because I have an iPhone 13 and it's paid off. So well, I mean, doesn't mean I could get a new one. It means I have to pay more again. But I'm eligible for an upgrade. Whoa, really? That's not bad at all. Dang. Yeah, Xbox Series X for that. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm all about secondhand stuff, at least for most things. I'm all about that. Except for underwear. Not underwear. But I hope that goes without saying. What if I go like that? this one over here. And then put that one like that. Like that. I'll put that, ooh, maybe that's what I could do. No, I think I just need to give up. Give up or get a bigger table. One of the two. Yeah. I do have another arm here that I could add to this because I only got like one arm here. And if I add an arm, I might be able to push it more over there. But I don't know. That's a lot of work for something I still don't think is going to work. Ooh. This one. There, yes. Yeah, like that. Yeah. And then need that guy. And we have the texture. Books, board game, clothes. Yeah, in the UK we have what are called charity shops. You can find all. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we have similar thing as well. It's like people like donate, like give it the place for free, and then they sell it for real cheap. You know, we have what we call Goodwill, which is basically that same thing, secondhand stuff. Found the new version of HeroQuest. Whoa. Really, HeroQuest for 30? Wow, that's not bad. The big monitor on the wall. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know where, because it's kind of big. Maybe that's... Yeah. We actually have one. Have a stud right there. That actually might work perfect. If we just put this mounting bracket right there. The thing is, I need to do it the right height here. What in the world is that? Because it's just like slips in and then you can't alter it at all. But yeah, if I go like that. But the idea is, can I still like spread those out far enough and make room for it? Because I think it might work. Or I could do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I was gonna say also I might be able to turn one of these upside like tall wise, and I just like shove that. But I don't know if I like the idea of having top. Or I can mount this like higher up. So I have this like here, so it's above both of them, right? So I have like the two here and then the one above. I don't know how much I would like that, but that's a thought to make it a little bit better. So I don't have these things hanging off the edge so much, because like I said, this, oh, you can't see. This table goes up and down. So if I have it hanging over like this, it's gonna smack my monitor every time I move that up and down to play and to record. If you slide the other two far enough, you'll have enough space for them all. Yeah. If it's just and if it's against the wall, it kind of gets it away from me, so it's not like so close to me. I think I am going to try that actually then. So if I bring that down, bring this over here like that, swivel this back around. Yeah. So I have loosen that up a little bit. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Oh, that just needs to be tightened. Yeah, so I have like those two like that, and then I have that one up above like that. I think that might work. And that, well, actually, if I shift these a little bit so it hangs over that edge, because I'm still hanging over on this edge here. But if I just kind of slide that over, so I'm hanging over here, mount to there, that's going to take a while though. Might have to do that tomorrow. But, yeah. I think I might like that idea. Yeah. Ooh, like, just look at that mess on that table right there. I got so much crap going on right there. But I think I like that idea. Because I'm going to have to add this arm back onto that one, I think. This is a short or long one. That is a short. So if I go, yeah, if I do that, yep. All right. Yeah. I think I'm going to make this room work. Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to look good because right now, my playthroughs are kind of like Rolling Solo, if you've ever seen his videos, where it's just, you just see his hands, right? You don't really see his face at all. But I want to be adding that, just, which is one reason I've done these videos. Like, I love this, like, communication with people. It makes it so much more fun. And so I actually thank you for staying with me with all this. Because it's fun. I love the board game community. And so I feel like doing these lives get me like more engaged with the community. And if you're able to see like a face during it, I feel like that makes it a little bit more yeah. Like it really helps be a lot more personable. Anyway, so yeah, I hope this works out quite well. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you saw at the beginning of the video, I found this knife that I got like when I was like 16. I thought it was the coolest thing in a magazine, so my dad got it to me for one of my birthdays. But why have I not been doing my unboxing videos with this? Like, duh. So in my next unboxing video, you will see this knife, because why wouldn't I use this awesome dragon knife to unbox board games? I'm excited to use that one on my next one. That's for sure. But yeah, a lot of people do that. But it's yeah, I feel like it's just easier too to record and edit. Because I did one of my Tiny Epic videos, I was doing a playthrough. Right? Yeah, because do we need, like, at the end, just like make a little sacrifice on the game, drop some blood? I don't know what I was saying. Oh, videos. It makes it so much easier when you just need a single camera. Oh, I was doing a Tiny Epic video, and I had two cameras because I was like, oh, it's going to be easier if I just have two cameras. So because I had to keep moving it from the character to the baseboard, from the characters to the base, or to the map. And I was like, I'm going to just try and have a camera on the characters, camera on there, and I'll just move it in editing, and that'll be easier, No, it was not easier. That editing took me forever. And I was like, okay, I'm not doing that again because that was ridiculous. And yeah, so I won't do that again. But I've been learning how to use OBS on my computer, so I can hook up my phones to my computer, which then connect to OBS on my computer. Oh my goodness. So I'm trying to take this back off to add an arm onto it. But, so you can make a button. So all I have to do is push a button and it changes the camera that it's on. So instead of having to switch back and forth between character and the game, you're able to just change it right then and there instead of doing it in editing. Oh, really? You've watched all of them? I have quite a few too. Thanks. Good how you change the cameras from one to another. I realize that it takes a lot of effort and time. Yes. With my... Okay, yeah, OBS is great, especially if it's free. But for my last Chronicles of Drunagor playthroughs, the last couple, I actually just bought a UBS or a portable one, right? And I had one camera over my two characters, and then in OBS I created create scenes. Yeah. That's what I did. Create scenes, and then so I was like, oh, push 1 for this character, push 2 for the map, push 3. Holy cow! It made life so much easier. I was like, okay, I will never try to swap back and forth in editing. I mean, it works in editing, but man, it just takes a lot of time. And now you could just click on it and pop between scenes. Whew, game changer, that's for sure. I'm gonna go run and grab some more tools here. Oh, I don't really gotta be working with so many tools. I was thinking I had a lot more space to play with when I was first looking at the room. And so I was not expecting to have to do this much work here, but by the end I think it is definitely going to be worth it. Whoops. Actually, yeah. Is that what I wanted to do? Nope. That's not the one I wanted to come off. Whoop. Okay. Doing the wrong things here. There we go. Oh, that's just the hex wrench there. The Allen wrench. And you got a decent sized room. Your wife was very benevolent, I must say. Yes. Like for real. And the fact that we found a house that we could afford that had an extra room for it too. Like, it was crazy. The weather's actually really warm. We've had like a hot streak where it's been over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know how much that means to you. I don't know, what is 100, like 34 degrees Celsius? Is that right? I don't remember. Yep, Malone and Stockton. Yep. The Utah Jazz. Yeah, that's pretty much the only time I ever followed the Utah Jazz was when Malone and Stockton were playing. What do you have to set up? What all do you have to set up to optimize the game room? Honestly, not a whole lot. So I've got my games here, right? Just the Kallax cubes. That one, that top one, you can see it's a little bit shorter, right there. And because that's just a cube thing that I built. And then I've got my table here. So what I do with my table, I actually have it's an up and down desk. So because I stand up to do a lot of my videos, so I actually have that to go up and down, which is nice. And then another thing that I actually like is this table. It's got the little keyboard pull out, but I'll use that for like my characters and stuff. So my characters aren't on the board game and stuff. And so, or not on the table. So I could have the game set up on the table and my character over here. But this is actually my like laptop and editing desk. So I'm not really taking up that desk. I can have my characters here, the big board game here, and I've actually really enjoyed that little table thing. And yes, it coming out well, a lot better than at first I was worried because I didn't know how we could make it work. But the Paper King and what was that other guy's name, like Lagarty? We had another guy on here that was helping me like figure it out to make it all work. And yeah, I think it worked out pretty all right, actually. And so now I'm just trying to get my monitors set up here so I can mount a third monitor. Because who doesn't need 3 monitors, right? No, for editing, like I was saying, do I need 3 monitors? No. I'm not gonna like die without it. But is it nice? Definitely, for sure. So, and so I'm editing on to lengthen this one out, actually. Do this. Oops. And do this. Put this one all together. Oh, no. I wanted this short one, huh? I think that long will be too long. You can go there. And then, does it matter? I don't think it matters. Go like that. That's quite a few big bucks. Yes. Well, that's my problem. Is I'm way into those big box games. Like Chronicles of Druidgore, Taneri's Adventures, Madara, Massive Darkness, Descent. All of those are I just love them too much. But it makes it really difficult to store, for sure. I think that bolt is too long. That's as tight as it goes and not clamping down on it. Do these have different sizes? I don't think so. Nothing dropped here. Oh, now I'm dropping washers. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, let's try a different bolt here. See, that one's not working. But, yeah, I think game rooms in and of themselves are hard to organize. Unless you've got like a perfect setup. But, I mean, that's one thing I was having a hard time with at my last place is like, I'm trying to get it set up that I don't have to change everything to do a video. Because I had it kind of set up where I had to move everything if I wanted to do a video. But then if I just wanted to play on my own, I had to move everything again. So I'm really trying to get it set up where I can just play when I want to play, record when I want to record, and kind of go from there. ISS Vanguard I actually don't have. I don't know why, but that one never really like, I feel like that would be one I would like, but any of the videos I watched, didn't draw me in, and I don't know why. Because I feel like that would be a game that I should like. And no, I've definitely not played through them all. Because why would I do that? Do you actually buy games to play them? Yes, you should. I still have 2 or 3 that I've never even played, let alone played. I've played through a lot of Madara. I've played through about 80% about Madara. I've played through Chronicles of Junagore all the time once. I'm about halfway through my second time. Generi's Adventures, I haven't. Sword and Sorcery, I've played through all the way 1.5 times. Rogue Angels, what I have, I've played through all the way. What other? Yeah, I think that's all of them that I've actually played through. I'm halfway through the campaign of Massive Darkness, though. Board gamer who has played all of his games. Is that even real? Yeah, like that's not a thing. Whoa, no way. 40 plus and you've kept on top of them? That is very impressive. Like, yeah, I'm not that good. Not even close. That's... I feel like that takes effort to be that good with them. Like, I feel like if I had... Oh, that's not going to work because I lost those washers. Dang it. That takes... Like, you don't just, like, play through them all on accident, you know? Like, that's, like, you have to purposefully plan out board game night and when you're going to play. And especially if you're playing games with other people, like, organizing those game nights, man. Because I play a lot of my games over Discord with my one friend, and we have a hard time playing weekly. And then we have another session going with another friend, so it's just 3 of us. And even that, we have a hard time finding time that all 3 of us can give it. We only play once a month, just because it's so hard to find time that all 3 of us actually have time. And which is why solo is definitely the easiest way to get through most of your games, if not all your games. But I there's a lot of noise here. I'm trying to find stuff so I can put this back on here. We're gonna try these. These are not the washers that are supposed to go with it, but let me just do that one then. Oh, excuse me. Nope, that's just too small. What about this one? Sorry, as I just like sit here kind of fiddle with it. Yeah, what kind of games? That's one thing too that I've noticed. Like I said, I've only been in this board game world for a couple years now. But like within board game world, there's other worlds like dungeon crawlers, like Euros, or I don't know. I guess that's like the other like big genres. Because I have met another guy that I was actually at work. He was another physical therapist, and we sat there, got talking about board games and stuff, and then we realized that we couldn't find a game that we had both played. Because I like dungeon crawlers, you know, Euro trash games. It's kind of my style, and his style was Euro games. And so where he's played a couple Euro games or dungeon crawlers, I played a handful of Euros, but not really. It was hard to find one that we had both played, which was kind of funny because we're both like big board gamers, but not really in the same genre of board games. There we go. I think I got that washer in there finally. But yeah, I think why I like dungeon crawlers is because I came from D&D, right? That was like the whole purpose of finding board games is find something like D&D, but you didn't need a DM. And that's what Dungeon Crawler is. It's literally D&D without a DM. And so that's kind of why I fell in love with Dungeon Crawlers. The problem with Dungeon Crawlers is that they're all big. Ugh. Right? It's hard to find a small box Dungeon Crawler, which is why I love Tiny Epic Dungeon, because that is a small box Dungeon Crawler, which I have thoroughly enjoyed. But all right, this is not working. I lost the washer that goes in here, and the bolt is set for a washer, so I don't have the washer, so I can't get it tight enough. Ooh. Will this help? Yes, I think this will help. I think I found that, and then with that little one, I think that'll work. All right, knock on wood. Here, so we'll go like that. Ooh, actually, that might work just without that. Like that. And then, yeah, because I can't even fit that washer in there. Okay. Maybe I made this work. Maybe so. I like to push your luck card games too. Yeah, Desolate, Ten Realms, big fan of the very old Death Angel, the card game Fantasy Flight games. I have never actually played any of those. I do like that push your luck though. I like that mechanic. That kind of puts makes it more interesting. Oh yeah, there we go. That worked better. Okay. I like those push your luck mechanic games. It kind of puts a little bit more edge into the game. You know. Let's see here. So I wanted to actually go like that with this one. Yes, I do. Okay. Sorry, as I sit here and talk to myself, trying to figure out what I want to do here and how. Alrighty. Put that down there. And tighten this up here. There we go. That's better. Tighten that up here. This is way off topic, but have you ever used these wrenches? It's just like a normal wrench, but this side, if you could hear that, is a ratchet. So you just put it on and go, woo, 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 woo. Instead of having to like take it off every time. Love these things. They make my life easier. All right. Sorry, that was way off topic there, but yeah, if I do that though, whoops, I'll keep that tight though. Well, let's put this on and see how this works because, seriously, I found a washer. Let's get this set up here again. There we go. All right. Now, let's see if we can make these two made up in the middle a little bit better here. Because I want to make sure I'm not like looking all ski-wampus at the two. And then, there we go, like that. And then like that. There we go. Like that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep, I just need to raise and lower those, but that should be pretty good. Like that. Mini Rogue and Mini Dungeon Crawler, fun little game. Mini Rogue? Is that a game called Mini Rogue? That actually sounds kind of... I love roguelike games. Astro Knights, yes, a deck builder with sci-fi. Deck builders. I actually really like deck builders. That's another game that I got into was Dominion. before I even knew the board game world was a thing. My cousin actually introduced it to me, but that's also, he didn't know much about, like, he's not into the board game world. He just found the game and introduced me to it, right? So I didn't even know anything about the board game world still, but there we go. And let's go down with this one a little bit. But yeah, have you seen, oh, what is it? It's on Kickstarter right now. It's a deck builder roguelike game. That looks very interesting. What if I twist this a little bit more here? There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Now they're matching up perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like. There we go, like that. Yes. I'll slide this back here like that. There we go. We got monitors like that. And monitors like that. There we go. And then, now this guy, just like that. We'll take that base off. Let's do that real quick. We won't need that base on there. And then, let's see, maybe. There it goes. Yeah, that's one thing, is I'm way too caught up in the Kickstarter world right now. And I love and hate it. Like, I love it because it's really is exciting, right? Seeing all like the new games and all the new innovation. I love the idea of like helping out indie board game companies, right? Especially like trying to help them with like reviews and previews and stuff. But man, board games are already expensive, let alone getting into all the FOMO stuff with Kickstarter. It just makes you spend even more. But it's so cool. And then you have like you have Odalin going on right now, Odalin Dungeons of Doom from Dragori Games. Yep, definitely did an all-in with that one. Because it looks way too cool to not. Oh, come on. Can you even see me down here? You can see my feet a little bit. I think this screw broke. It's twisting, but it's not coming out. There we go. That came out. Oh. Am I missing something else? I don't know what else I'm missing here. Do I need to take the whole thing off? Oh, maybe I do actually. Taking off the wrong thing. I don't have a screwdriver. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so, and it kind of works out. Well, kind of. So my wife, she works night shift 9 times out of 10. Not every night, or not every time, but most times. She likes working the night shift. And that means I'm free to play if I have the energy after dealing with the kids all night long or all day long. There we go. But being able to have that time to myself to record, to play some solo games and all that fun stuff, it works out quite well actually. then I don't have to like try to convince my wife to let me play or take time out of our time, you know. Works out pretty well. There we go. If I put that one like right there. That might work. That might work. Set a watch. Yep, I ended up selling it, but I had a lot of fun with that game. Yeah, that one looks right down my alley. But once again, I haven't played it. The problem is that I have. So if you get excited with the game, but sometimes it takes years. So right? That is the biggest issue with Kickstarter. You should get so excited about games, and you're so excited about it, and you're like, oh, it's another year. If you're lucky, only a year, right? To be honest, it's probably going to be more like 2 or 3 years with some of these. And that's one thing with Gord Games that's doing Odalin right now. Excuse me. Is they did a 5-month guarantee thing. So if you haven't gotten your tracking number 5 months after the estimated delivery, they will give you a 100% refund. Or you can ask for a 100% refund and get everything refunded. So that kind of gives you a little bit more like, okay, even if it does take a couple years, you're pretty safe. Or pretty safe, but right, a little makes you feel at least a little bit better about things. If we go right there, I just want to make sure I get where I want it on the wall here correctly. Yeah, that's right where a stud is at, so that's actually perfect. And then right here. So put that guy right there. I can go left and right, but I can't go up and down. And how am I supposed to make sure this gets where I want, you know? Ooh, actually, just like that. That's how. This. All right, so I want it right there. Ha There's. Let's see. I'm back to the Darkest Dungeon one. Ooh, yeah, that one took forever. There are a lot of people who have not received it. Yeah, that's one of those rough ones. I'll go back to only the base plus 1 expansion. Yeah, and that's, I've heard a lot of times that it's not always true, but sometimes the more you get, or like the shipping company is going to send out the smaller packages first and then work up to the bigger packages. And so the fact that if you got only the base and expansion and got it already, that might be why. But yeah, didn't receive any, like, oh, that's rough. That's all I could say is that just sucks. Hardcore. See, so that's going to go just like that there. Yep. Just like that. All right. We're gonna grab another set of tools. So I can draw. I wasn't going to do this tonight, but then it just started happening. There we go. Actually, is that? All right. Now, we're gonna screw this thing into the wall here. Perfect. That screws perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Whatever. this set up here like that. There we go. I'm sorry if this drill is too loud here. I don't know how loud it's going to be. Yeah, right into the stud. That's what I'm talking about. Whoops, a little bit too tight right off the bat. There we go. All right. Then put another screw in here. Can this work? Nope, that's not going to work. That's all right. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. All right, let's see how this worked. Let's see if it's gonna. Trying to do this blind is very. Oh, no way! I think I got it. Haha! I got it. Oh, heck yeah! Uh-oh. My battery's dying. Let's see. All right. All right, awesome. Oh, yeah, my phone had a thing. But there you go. You're leaving at the perfect timing. Just got it mounted. I think it's going to look beautiful. Thanks for hanging out with me, Paper King. That was fun. Yeah. Please say hi. I comment on everything. I always comment on it. I'll comment on all videos. But just because I don't get much, so it's easy. But you have a great day. And get some work done because sometimes you have to. Or instead of getting work done, just go play a game because that's funner. Right? Life can wait. All right, you have a good one, Paper King. I'm gonna grab a chair here. See how we feel sitting in it. See if it's too much or not here. Making a mess. Mess maker, make me a mess. Let's bring that forward like that. There we go. That's better. Oh man. There we go. Yeah, no, thank you, Paper King. I don't know if you're still here, but all right. Oh man, this is beautiful. All right, lower that down a little bit right here. Look at this. Look at this. That is pretty darn high. If I'm like looking up here, I'm clicking and dragging, looking up there at that. That is sweet. Well, yeah, look at that background though. Oh, I'm loving that background. I think I'll get more views if I just have that in the background. I mean, look at that. Well, not that door. All that out there is a mess. But right there, that's beautiful. Right? If I just have it like, oh man, see, but I just want to. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's see where we want to. Oh yeah, see, because if I come out here like that. Yeah, that's a little better, but still you're gonna see that right there. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna look best for my videos. If I go there, you just kind of don't see as much. But if you see all that, then you're not gonna see me. I don't know, maybe that's better. Maybe you guys don't want to see me. But I think I'm gonna get my laptop and see how bad this setup is. Because that screen up there is pretty tall. I don't know if I like that. Because that one being up there, I feel like I'm going to be like this. But I mean, if I'm like looking down, like I don't know. All right, I've been live for almost 2.5 hours now. And I sat and chatted with the Paper King for quite a while. I don't know. I'm gonna give anyone like 2 more minutes before I'm gonna jump off here, and cause yeah, I set up my game tonight, or my gaming room here. So we've got my games here. We've got my gaming table. That's a mess right now, but that's where I play and do my recordings. We've got my screens here where I do my editing. That one up there is crazy tall, but not too bad. So we'll see how that goes. But I've got my new gaming chair here. Boo! I just got it off of Facebook Marketplace for like $50, which is perfect. And but yeah, I think I am gonna go, unless anybody else wants to say hi before I go. And I got my 3D printer there, which I don't know, I guess technically it probably could stay right there. That actually probably wouldn't be horrible. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll keep that right there. Because it's kind of out of the way a little bit, but well, I don't know. If I'm standing right there doing games, it might get in the way of those games. But yeah, I don't know. It's been fun. I'll go live some other time again because it's fun going live. Especially when I'm just sitting here not doing much. Alright, there is the end of the live with my Red Friday shirt. Remember, everyone deployed. Love it. And I will see you later.